One man is in police custody tonight following a terrifying situation at Summerhill Station. Investigators allege he was carrying a knife on the subway and tried to stab a woman. While transit officers were quick to respond, some Toronto residents are raising concerns about the number of incidents on the TTC and whether or not there is enough security available to protect passengers at all 75 stations across the city. With a struggle, officers eventually get a man into the back of a cruiser just outside Summerhill Station. This suspect initially ran away after allegedly attempting to stab a woman on the train. After a brief chase, transit officers managed to arrest him. But they were never quite able to calm him down.
That man who's under arrest continues to be violent, so we've taken him to a hospital to get him assessed.
Police say after the passenger assistance alarm was set off around 12:40 this afternoon, transit officers were at the scene in under 6 minutes. Despite the quick response, the violent incident still leaving the community shaken.
I'm shocked. We use this station, I do, every day to come back and forth to work, and my daughter's used it all the time, so very shocked.
It's surprising to know that something that, I don't know, scary or aggressive can happen here.
It's the most boring subway station in the city, so I don't know. I've never seen anything. I always feel safe.
Coming to the station for over 24 years. Only one time there was a woman, she tried to attack me. That was a while ago. There's no security here.
I've never noticed anything at Summerhill. Summerhill's a great station and great neighborhood, and these incidents happen, and it's probably once in a million.
But police say subway incidents across the city are not uncommon.
We have incidents at subways all the time, fights, assaults. We've had actually, I think over this weekend, a couple of instances where people had weapons. Over the last couple of weeks, we've seen, I can remember one where a man had 3 axes on the subway. It was a couple of weeks ago. This is what we deal with.
Multiple incidents this weekend alone. Late tonight, police say a woman was assaulted by a man, knocked to the ground, and robbed at Finch subway station. The suspect is still at large. And on Saturday, a teenage boy was taken to hospital and treated for injuries at Victoria Park Station. The TTC tells us in part, people should feel safe when riding the TTC. Safety is paramount in all we do. Our staff have access to emergency notification systems through our Transit Control Center and 911. We have highly trained TTC special constables on duty 24/7. We have thousands of cameras throughout the system on vehicles and in stations, and there are emergency alarms on all vehicles and platforms. For security purposes, they wouldn't tell us exactly how many transit officers are available on a daily basis or where they are stationed. We asked police if they believe more are needed to protect passengers at all 75 stations.
That's something that our legislators, our politicians, senior command at TTC, and even some of the senior command here in Toronto Police Service, that's something that they would decide. What I do know is I believe their response time was quite good.
The TTC also notes the Safe TTC app is available and allows people to anonymously report suspicious activity and connect to Transit Controller 911 anytime.